everyone, my name is Prachi Kumar. I am Basing and Jake from Diabetes TV. I am going to explain you longest common substance problem using the dynamic programming approach and its time complexity. When I was working on this problem, first question arose in my mind, why might we want to solve this problem? Because in molecular biology, DNA sequence in the gene can be represented as the sequence of the four letters ACGT. A stands for the adenine, C cytosine, T thymine, G adenine, corresponding to the four submolecules forming DNA. When biologists find a new sequence, they typically want to know what is the sequence just similar to. So one way of comparing how the two sequences are similar is to find their longest common substances. And why the dynamic programming is efficient technique to solve the longest common substance problem? Because dynamic programming solves each such problem just once and save its answer in the table, thereby avoiding the work of recomputing the answer every time it solves each such problem and store the previous value to avoid the multiple calculations. When developing a dynamic programming, we follow the sequence of 4 steps. First, characterizing the structure of optimal solution. Second, define the value of optimal solution recursively. Third, compute the optimal solution value either top-down with caching or bottom-up table. Fourth, construct an optimal solution from the computed value. In our longest common substance problem, we have given the two sequences x and y, and suppose z is the common substance of x and y if z is the substance of both x and y. And the application of my algorithm is that it's used to compare the two DNA strings. You can see that here the two sequences x and y, and you can see that BCD is the common substances, but it's not the longest common substances, and it has a length 3. So we will choose our sequence BCBA as the longest common substances, and it has a length 4. Analysis, we are given the two sequences x and y, and our goal is to find out the maximum length common substance of x and y using the dynamic programming. We have to follow our first step. First, characterizing the longest common substances. In brute force algorithm would compare each substance of x with a symbol in y. Means, for every substance of x, check if it's substance of y. And we will use m to denote the length of x and n to denote the length of substance y. When there are to the power n substance of x, we must compare each with y. There is n comparison. So the running time of brute force algorithm is order of n to the power m. LCS algorithm has an optimal substructure property. In this theorem, you can see that with the two sequences and Z is the sequences be any LCS of x and y, and suppose both the characters or the sequence or the symbol in the sequence are equal, so the zk-1 has a length k-1 is an LCS of x, m-1 and n-1. If both the characters or the symbols in the sequence are mismatched or don't match, so we will choose the maximum value between them. It will be clear with the example. Our second step is that to define the value of optimal solution recursively. Define xi and yj to be prefix of x and y of length I and j respectively. So, the length of LCS of x and y will be c of m and n. We will initialize our first row and first column of the matrix to 0. So, LCS is also 0 if both the characters or the symbols in the sequence are matched. So, we will add 1 to the smallest string of c of i-1 and j-1. And if both the characters or the symbols in the sequence are mismatched, so we will choose the maximum between them. In this recursive solution, when we calculate c of ij, we consider two cases. In first case, if both the characters or the symbol in the string x and y matches, so we will add 1 to the length of LCS of c of i-1 and j-1. Means if both the characters matches, so we will add 1 to the length of LCS of smaller string c of i-1 j-1. And second case is that if both the characters don't match, so our solution is not improved, and we will choose the maximum value between the c of I j-1 and c of I-1 j. Third, computing the length of LCS, in which we first compute the optimal solution value either top-down with caching or bottom table. We'll find the length of sequence x, the length of sequence y. We'll initialize our first row and first column of the matrix to 0. Its LCS is also 0 for I equals to 1 to m, for j equals to 1 to n if both the characters or the symbols in the strings matches. So we will add 1 to the length of LCS of a smaller string of c of i-1, j-1. It will print the diagonal line. If both the characters or the symbols in the string don't match, so we will choose the maximum value between c of i-1 j and c of I j-1. If this value is greater than this, so c of i-1 and j is stored in the c of I j, it will print the upward arrow. Else c of I j-1 is stored in the c of I j, and it will print that arrow and return c and b. Time complexity of computing the length of LCS is order of mn. LCS algorithm calculates the value of each entry of array c of mn, since each table entry takes order of 1 time to compute. Constructing an LCS, in which construct an optimal solution from the completed information. Here I have explained an example and you people, I am sure, you will be easily understand my algorithm. Here are the two sequences x and y, and we have to find out the longest common subsequence of x and y. You can see that the two sequences and b is the longest common subsequences and it has a length 3. In that case, we first find the length of sequence x and length of sequence y. So length of sequence x is 4 and length of sequence y is 5. An allocated array will be C of 5 and 4. In this problem, we have to follow two simple rules. If both the characters or the symbols in the string x and y match, so we'll add 1 to the length of x of the smallest string of C of I minus 1, j minus 1. If both the characters or the symbols in the string x and y mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between C of I minus 1 j, C of I j minus 1. And that says, we first initialize our first row and first column in the matrix 0, we'll check A and B mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 0. Then again check A and D mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 0. Then again check A and C, it will be mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 0. Then again check A and N match, so we will add 1 to this 0, so it will be 1. Again check A and B mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll check B and B matches, so we'll add 1 to this 0, it will be 1. Again check B and D mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. Again check B and C mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll again check B and A mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll again check B and B match, so we'll add 1 to this 1, it will be 2. We'll again check C and D mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll again check C and D mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll again check C and C match, so we'll add 1 to this 1, it will be 2. We'll again check C and A mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 2. We'll again check C and B, again mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 2. Again check B and B match, so we'll add 1 to this 0, it will be 1. Again check D and D mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 1. We'll again check B and C mismatch, so we will choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 2. Again check B and A mismatch, so we'll choose the maximum value between this and this, it will be 2. Procedure, again check B and B match, so we will add 1 to this 2, it will be 3. Third, we encounter the element of this axis in reverse order. Means it will print those elements that matches in both the string x and y. It will first print B, then it will print C, then it will print B. As its reverse order is B, C, D and the straight order is also B, C and D. This string turn out to be palindrome. Fourth step is that construct in an LCS. The following recursive algorithm print out an LCS of x and y in the proper forward order. The initial call is print LCS B character x sequence and I j with the length of sequence x and y. If I equals to 0, j equals to 0, it will return 0. If it will see the diagonal arrow, so it will print that element, the sequence and the length of both the x and y. If it will see the upward arrow, then it will print that element, sequence and the length. This procedure prints BCD. Time complexity of longest common subsequence problem is order of n plus n, means since it decrements at least one of I and j in each recursive call, and longest common subsequence problem is also used in privacy preserving of web pages. Thank you for listening.